So welcome back to another episode of Grab the Mic Podcast.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jeremy Lucio.
And I'm Jeremy Bell. Hey, just want to apologize to y'all for us missing a week. My homie was
Dying.
Yeah.
I was dying.
I guess it felt like he was dying. What was going on, fam?
Man, so I had this really sharp pain in my side. And my brother took me to the emergency room, found out that it was kidney stones.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I don't know how I got it because I always drink a lot of water.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. But, to be honest with you, I have been drinking a lot of Dutch Bros lately. A whole lot of it.
So for those who don't know, what are kidney stones, though?
So they're these little stones that are collected inside your kidneys.
Mm-hmm.
And what it is, it's like leftover sugar, sodium, things like that.
That just hardens up over time?
Yes.
And how can you pass kidney stones?
With a lot of help, a lot of prayer from Jesus. You need a lot of help, a lot of medication, a lot of prayer. Let me tell you, it's like
a little rock.
It's like a little rock, and it's going through your little tubes into your bladder.
Mm-hmm.
Before it can get to your bladder, it has to go through these little tubes, and they're tiny.
It's like scraping your inside.
It's like trying to put a baseball through a water hose.
Yeah, because you got to piss them out, right?
Yeah, you got to piss them out.
In order, that or what, surgery or something like that?
It depends on how big they are.
How big they are. Just imagine a little rock right here in your kidneys, and it's time to piss, and you got to piss them out through your dick hole. But that's how you got to.
And they're sharp, so when they come out, they kind of
hurt.
Cut you up when they're coming out. A lot of women have said that it's worse than childbirth. It was painful.
I bet. I couldn't even imagine trying to piss out a rock.
I was tapping out the whole time, like, all right, I give up. Come on now.
But they gave you some medicine to try to dissolve it?
They did, but it did not work. Bro, they were giving me all kinds of stuff, and it was not working. And on top of that, the doctor comes in after a while, and he's like, after your CT scan, it looks like the kidney stone has gone into your bladder already. Which I didn't believe that because I was still in pain. And he was telling my wife, like, I don't know why he's acting like that. It should be gone already. The pain should have stopped.
But clearly the pain was not.
When he said
gone.
that, it pissed me off. I was in so much pain. I was like, if it shouldn't hurt anymore, something's wrong because it still hurts.
Yeah, that's the stupidest thing. How can you tell somebody that's in pain, like, the pain shouldn't be there? Well, nigga, the pain is there, obviously.
I believe the words I used were, how are you going to tell me how I feel? Bro.
Hey, facts.
The worst pain ever. That whole day was just ruined for me. There's no way we could do this.
Yeah. So that's why we missed a couple weeks, because my boy was in some excruciating pain, and I couldn't imagine you on here trying to laugh and talk and be funny.
They say that it can take a while to pass them. So, I feel good now, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I've already passed it.
Right.
They give me medicine to try to break it down. But if that doesn't work, there's only one way for it to come out.
You got to piss it out.
Piss it out.
God.
So if you see me start getting up, yelling, screaming, crying, it's because it's coming out.
Yeah, I'm just going to kick you out my house at that point. I can't help you. I don't know.
It's bad, bro.
So, word to the wise, drink water.
Drink
lots
a lot
of
water.
it. And cut down on the energy drinks and the sodas and stuff, because if you're a guy, and even a woman,
yes,
you don't want to have to piss out little crystal rocks of sugar and whatever else is clumped together, because
it's
I can imagine. Yeah.
I don't know. I know a lot of guys that were like, oh, you'd be all right. I can handle it. Nah. It's bad.
I remember our boss was saying that he had him. He's like, he's went through several surgeries, had several bones in his face broken. He said he'd rather go through all that again than have to piss out a kidney stone.
For sure.
Yeah, nah. I'm out on that.
Drink water.
Either way, I'm glad you're doing good now.
Thank you.
So we back to it.
Yes, sir.
At least until his next episode. Next week, those kidney stones might be ready to pass. He'd be like, I can't do it. I got to go back to the hospital.
I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not either.
Pain I hope never comes back.
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine trying to piss out a rock. I'm out.
Yes, sir.
Well, either way, we here. But I'm going to talk about What's your opinion on the whole Jay-Z thing? So, according to every sources, and I guess even him, he refused to give his cousin $4,800. I guess his cousin wanted to start a business or had some idea that could make him some money, and he asked his cousin, which was Jay-Z, for $4,800. Now, if you know who Jay-Z is, he's a billionaire at this point. One of the best rappers of our generation, even generation now, and a great businessman. That's a drop in the bucket to him. He has so much money. $4,800 is nothing. He could lose that and not care. You know what I'm saying? Sure. But I guess he's been facing some backlash. Like, why wouldn't you give your cousin $4,800? That's nothing to you. But you got to look at it as you give him $4,800, then all your other family members going to start coming out the woodwork asking for money, and that's probably that cousin that probably asked him for money. But that probably wasn't his first time. If you're around Jay-Z enough to where you able to ask him at a family function for money, that's probably not your first time. Yeah, sure. And at the same time, he probably already has given you money too at some point.
Stuff like that gets a little tricky because, for one, I say now that if I was a millionaire, billionaire, whatever, and people ask me for money, I'd be more than happy to give it to them. Right. You know, you need a few $1,000s, here you go. That's just the person that I am. Right. But then again, I ain't got that kind of money. So I say that now. But when you have somebody, like we said, you don't know how many times he's asked, how he asked, who he was around, and if he's done it before and didn't use that money for what he said he was going to use it for, it gets a little tricky. So I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know the full story, but either way, it's Jay-Z's money. He has the right, whether he has billions, millions or billions of dollars, he has the right to say, "Ah, nigga, I'm not giving you no money."
For sure.
I mean, it's like I said, especially if he's given this individual money before, and you still ain't but he said in the interview. I think he was on Kevin's Hart podcast, and he said he has, somebody asking you for money, and every opportunity is not free. You know what I'm saying? Did you put in the work to get half of the money? Like, did you already have a plan set in place, or did you just ask this man for money and say, "Hey, if you give me $4,800," because I guess the guy said, "If you give me $4,800, I could turn it into $2 million," or that was the example he gave. He's like, "Yeah, life don't work like that." Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And why haven't you done it already?
Exactly. Couldn't you get a loan for $4,800?
Sure.
If you were so dead set on this business opportunity working, and you knew it was going to work, or you just, you want to take a chance on yourself, why not get a personal loan for $4,800 or just save $4,800? It's not like that's so much money you couldn't save it.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm pretty sure he has people that he's given large amounts of money to, depending on who's all in his circle or whatnot or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? After a certain point, nah, fam, I'm not giving you no more money, cuz you didn't already borrow $50,000 from me and you lost all that. And then now you want to I'm out. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is.
I don't know. If I had the money, I'd lend it to him. But
I mean,
like I said, I don't have that kind of money now.
If I was a billionaire, there's only a select few people I would give money to. Sure. I mean, I already have my list in mind. There would be some people at work. There would be some people in my family. I mean, if it's not somebody that I associate with myself on a regular basis, or I just really mess with like that, miss me. If we just an associate, hey, we may be cool, and I may throw you a few dollars, but like, hey, can I hold it? No, nigga, you can't hold $1 million.
Retire with me.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, fam, we never kicked it like that before I got this money. So now all of a sudden we ace boom coons. Yeah. Miss me, cuz. Nah, fam.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I don't know. Only if I had those problems.
I mean,
to have some money like that for people to come ask me to borrow.
Look, facts. I wish I had Jay-Z's money, but I mean, like I said, if y'all know Jay-Z, he's put in the work. Yeah, sure. He's put in the work big time. I mean, y'all can't get mad. It's not y'all's money.
It's true.
It's not y'all's money.
Who are the people getting mad at him?
Just you know how people are on social media. Yeah. Typing their comments and oh well, if it was my cousin, I would have gave it to him. Or oh, you got all this money, but you can't give your cousin. Y'all don't even know the ins and outs of the situation.
For sure.
If this man is declining $4,800, which is nothing to him, it's for a good reason. It's definitely for a good reason. But yeah, bro. I mean, leave that man alone.
Some of the comments say, I get it. I got a cousin that still owes me money.
Yeah. Hey, facts.
See, you got billions. He must not really fuck with his cousin.
And it's not even that. His cousin may have asked him for money before, and he's just like, nah, fam,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to show me something before I'm giving you all these some extra money. Like, come on, bro. What did it say?
Which one?
Just like I said, I mean, it's his money. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's this man's money.
I don't know. I know some people that still owe me money right now. It might be just, $20, $40 here and there, but
Yeah, but hey, I need that back on time.
now I've learned a huge lesson in lending out money. So now if I do give somebody money, I'm pretty much giving it to them knowing that I'm probably not going to get it back.
Well, it just all depends.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got homies that you know that you can lend money, but you're gonna get it back.
Yeah, for sure. No, I'm saying there's certain people though that I know if I give them money, I'm not going to say, "Here, I'll let you borrow it," because I'm never going to see it back.
Oh, I'm still gonna say I'm gonna let you borrow it, but
just in case.
Yeah, just in case they decide to like, oh, hey, here's that money, but like, oh, good looking out. Like, all right, you may, all right, I see you.
Yeah, I don't know. There's sometimes I have some family members that will call me every now and then, and they'll text me, "Hey, can I borrow this? $40, $50." Sometimes I don't even text them back. I just send it to them Venmo.
Yeah.
I do that a couple times, but I never get a thank you text.
Well, at least I appreciate it.
Nothing. I don't even get that. I just send it, and then that's it. And then the next time I hear from them will be, "Hey, can I borrow another $40?"
Yeah. At least a thank you. But speaking of rappers, have you heard the new Drake album?
I've heard some of the songs. I think it's pretty good. There's a couple songs I like.
Yeah, I mean, it's Drake. It's always going to be some songs you like, some songs you don't.
Yeah.
But I asked you that question because Drake kind of went off on Joe Budden.
Really?
So Joe Budden has his podcast, and I guess I'm assuming Joe Budden didn't like it, and he said he had his 2 cents on his podcast, but Drake on I think it was Twitter or Instagram or wherever he put it at, kind of went off on Joe Budden.
Really? What was the song called?
No, it wasn't a song. It was a message.
Oh, it was just like a tweet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, I got you.
He put something on Instagram or Twitter. What was Twitter now? X.
Yeah.
X. But yeah, put that up real quick, and I'll read some of the stuff. I guess I'll read what he said. It says, "At Joe Budden, you have failed at music. You had left it behind to do what you are doing in this clip." And I guess it was Joe Budden making a mean sour face. Because this is what actually pays your bills. For any artist watching this, just remember you are watching a failure give their opinion on his idea of a recipe for success. A quitter gave their opinion on how to achieve longevity. You switched careers because the things that popped into your brain had you broke living check to check, and the raps you wrote had 450 men showing up to your shows in dusty jeans to to screw up their face to Mood Music 29 and pretend you're the GOAT. Either way, it goes on saying, Joe Budden, you were pretty much mid when your time was around. You had 1 or 2 hits. Now you're not doing music because you're a failure at music, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. I know a couple of Joe Budden songs, but I don't really know him like that,
Yeah, I mean, I know a few Joe Budden songs.
Actually, I only know one, to be honest with you.
I mean, everybody knows pump it up.
That's all.
And if you're if you're not in our generation and you're younger watching this, you probably don't even know that song. But hey, that was the hotness. If you ever seen the movie that You Got Served, that was one of the main songs in You Got Served. Pump it up.
That's the only song I know of his. I don't really know him like that.
I know another one. It was off of that same album. It was called Porno Star.
I don't even know that one.
Yeah, it was a little raunchy, but it was all right. It kind of went in a little bit. But other than that, really, I mean, obviously he was part of Eminem's group Slaughterhouse.
Okay.
It was Eminem, which, I mean, Eminem started the group, but I mean, it's not like Eminem.
I guess I didn't even know that group.
Yeah, it was Eminem, Royce the 5'9", Joe Budden, I think one other nigga. I don't know who it was.
I thought his group was D12 or something like that.
Well, Eminem had his group D12, but he also created Slaughterhouse.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, and Joe Budden was part of that. I don't really know if they had too much success.
Yeah.
They had a few songs out. I heard a few, but it was nothing that really just caught my ear like that. And
obviously, Eminem did very well for himself.
I mean, yeah, he was doing well before himself before D12 and Slaughterhouse came to be, but Slaughterhouse eventually, wound up disbanding. They didn't really do so hot, but I can't find it. Joe Budden he responded, but it was a mild response. It was he didn't really say too much back. He just said something that Father Times gets the best of us, something like that. You just wait and watch.
Yeah, but here's the thing, bro. When it comes to Drake, whether you love him or hate him, you got to give him his props, and he is one of the biggest artists out there today, worldwide. I feel like everybody all over the world knows who Drake is. Not everybody knows who Joe Budden is. So try to battle with one of the greatest.
Now,
just hurting yourself.
Now, everybody's not going to like Drake stuff. I like the majority of Drake's music, but there's some stuff that I'm just like.
But like I said, whether you like him or you don't, you know him.
Right. But I wonder exactly what Joe Budden said initially for him to prompt to write this and put it on social media. He must have really been just out of the way talk. Because if you've ever seen Joe Budden's podcast, and I can't even think of the name of Joe Budden's podcast. I don't really watch it. I've seen a few clips here and there, but he talks about everybody's music. He was in the industry. He talks about people's music, and there's been times he says this and this was trash, but I think sometimes Joe Budden goes too far. Instead of just giving his not only honest opinion, but he goes out of his way to be like, you're garbage, you're trash, you're this and this. Yeah, he goes too far, and I'm just like, yeah, bro, but you was only hot for 2 seconds when you was out. So, I mean, you can give your opinion. You can say you didn't like it because X, Y, and Z. But he, like, the few clips I've seen of him, he like, that was garbage. Even if he said that about Eminem.
Yeah.
And I think, obviously, Eminem, not every single song hit by Eminem, but he was like, this whole album was garbage. You do this. And he was like, Eminem don't need to respond to that. He's one of the GOATs. Like, come on, bro. Like, give your opinion, say you didn't like the song, give your reasons why, but don't harp on, you're garbage, you're trash, you're this and that. Because you're going up against people that did 10 times better than you.
100 times better.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
It's just his way of getting his name still out there, getting people,
Pretty much just to watch the podcast. Pump it up. That's going to be the thing. It's going to be the thing for this episode. Pump. Hey, that song was hard, though. Everybody was doing that. Good. Especially when You Got Served came out. Sure. Everybody was in the club. Going to get it crunk. Going to get it on.
I'm not going to lie, bro. I was in my room dancing to that song.
Hey, if you've ever seen You Got Served, don't sit here and act like you wasn't in your room doing all those moves, trying to pop, lock, and do all that. Come on now.
I think me and a couple friends even put a group together, too, in high school. We're trying to dance.
You had a little dance group, cuz?
We never did anything with it because we sucked, but I went to a couple practices,
What type of dances was y'all doing?
To be honest with you, we weren't really doing any.
Y'all was just had a little group.
We had the music loud, and we're like, "Hey, do this, do that," and it never became nothing.
Hey, there's a lot of music back in the day that brings back memories.
But it's like when you watch movies like that, you can't help but as soon as you get in that parking lot to want to be like whatever.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong, because as soon as I seen you guys served, I was definitely in there just.
Or movies like Fast and the Furious when that first came out.
Oh, everybody,
as soon as you're on your way home,
pushing that little 4-cylinder, and somebody, a little young girl in the little Beetle, just passes you, and you got the floor to the pedal to the floor, and
wasted all your
gas just to go up 5 minutes up the street. Stop it. But then when Paul Walker, got arrested, so when Paul Walker died, they was like, yeah, let me stop that.
Let me not go so fast.
Yeah, but I just a little off topic, but speaking of Fast and Furious, bro, do you see the Fast and Furious movies now?
Oh,
it's a joke.
Yeah, they're all crazy.
No, don't get me wrong. When I say that, I'm not hating on the movie because I still, at this point, I have to watch them all. Yeah. I'm in too deep. What, this is 10? It was the last one that came out?
Shit, I believe so.
I mean,
I lost count.
Yeah. It just gets more and more ridiculous. This nigga Vin Diesel got superhuman strength. He over here flipping over cars, and everybody knows the family's gonna get us through everything. Family is.
I'm waiting for the day when the Marvel characters in Fast and the Furious
merge. Pretty much,
because that's kind of how they're doing it now.
They in space, kind of trying to shut down bombs. Vin Diesel is overpowered strong now somehow.
Never dies.
Never died. Tyrese got shot at with a 50 cal on a Jeep, and he's running and just like weaving bullets, like and then gets away like.
Not one of them bullets hit.
Not one. Didn't even graze you. Come on, Kaz.
That's crazy.
Trash. Hey, the movie be funny as hell.
We're still gonna be at the next one when it comes up.
Fast 11, whatever it is, I'm gonna be there. I'm in too deep. I can't. I can't not watch it, bro.
Yeah. And they make a lot of money. Every movie that comes out makes more and more money.
Yeah, but it's so ridiculous now. You just expect it. Like this last one, I don't know if you've seen it, but there was a little part in there. He drove off a dam, bro.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And instead of the car flipping over and stuff, it landed, and then the tire was on fire. Then he still and then made it out with not a scratch. I was like,
I didn't go see this last one though in theaters. I waited for it to come out. I watched it at home.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But speaking of overpowered muscles, so there's these people that don't. I guess they don't like to work out, or they try to take the shortcut out, and they give themselves these shots, and they get muscles, but the muscles look deformed. The forearms don't match the biceps and triceps. It looked like he got. Play the clip real quick. This is the most ridiculous stuff I'd ever seen. Like, why would you do this to your body? Look at this guy. He gave himself the shots. He don't have abs. His chest look like titties.
Bro, that dude is crazy looking.
Yeah, like his triceps and biceps don't even look right. They look.
Are you sure they're not implants?
Nah, that's the illegal shots they be giving themselves. Look at the forearms. The forearms don't have no muscular tone to him, nothing. It's just big because he. I'm
not gonna lie, I've been thinking about doing that myself until I seen that shit.
Yeah, go ahead and do it. Because I guarantee you he's not strong. It's just the look, and the look don't even look good.
Nah, hell no, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
He look like one of them deformed potatoes.
With the extra limbs and stuff.
That's the one you don't want to eat.
Yeah, you kind of thought that. No, go and throw that in the trash. I'm not.
Something wrong with that one.
But I don't. I see a lot of videos of people doing it, and they really think they look good.
Hell no, there's no way.
I was like, bro,
you got to know something's wrong.
Hey, some people just, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. You just doing it for the look, and you look weird.
Yeah,
you look deformed. You're not strong because that don't provide you with any strength. You can't can't hardly put a shirt on and look like you got double D titties. Like,
Hell yeah. Look like you got big ass pillows on each side.
Yeah. With no muscle inside, you just push them and they just come on, fam.
Yeah, I'm out. Go ahead and cancel that order. I guess I ain't taking them shots.
Bruh. So you know how we used to watch cartoons back in the day, and there was hidden meanings in some of these videos. I was watching one the other day, and somebody played it like, "Hey, Spider-Man knew what he was doing."
Hell yeah!
So he took off this mask and showed this girl, like, "Oh, I know you're not going to say anything to anybody. I trust you." And then when you get to the end of that scene, as the show about to go cut off, it shows the reason why. You'd be like, you know what? I've seen this episode before, and I never noticed that, or I noticed it but didn't realize what it was.
Hell yeah!
And now as an adult, I'm like,
I catch that a lot now that I'm an adult. All those hidden messages.
Oh yeah, and SpongeBob and I don't know, DuckTales and just all the old cartoons. They had a bunch of hidden meanings. As adults, you'd be like, wait, what? Was that always in there? Play that clip real quick, cuz.
Greatest night of my life.
I should be thanking you. You made me believe in myself again. If there's anything you ever want.
There's one thing. Would you take off your mask for me? I want to know who you really are.
But I can't. Oh, wait. Maybe I can. For you, Taina.
Wow, you're Peter Parker.
Yes, that's who I am.
That is so cool. Thank you, Spider-Man. Peter, you are the best friend I ever had.
I was thinking the same thing about you.
I'll keep your secret for the rest of my life.
Thanks, Taina. Good night. It was more of a superhero than I'll ever be.
Which comes Truth Foundation. For the terminally ill. She don't got long to live.
He knew she wasn't going to be telling anybody.
Yeah, for the rest of your life could be tomorrow. That's so savage.
That's messed
up. That's yeah. Like I met Spider-Man and his identity is
or they're gonna think, you've had too many medication to know what you're talking about.
Bro, I seen that the other day because I remember that episode. I know I've seen it before, and I was like, "You,
wow,
savage to be sad." And the people who wrote this back in the day must have been laughing when they wrote this scene. Like, hey, do you know what would be a good idea? Let's have Spider-Man show his face and reveal that it's Peter Parker, and show it to this little girl, make her day, and that's because that's her hero. And then let's just cut to the sign that says institution for the terminally ill or whatever it was. Like,
that's wild.
The sick mindsets of these people. That I ain't gonna lie, that was funny.
Yeah.
I laughed so hard when I seen that. I was like, wow, y'all really doing the most out here.
Damn.
That's tragic. But hey, look, the videos we used to watch back in the day were fine. I don't care what you say.
Hell yeah.
I still watch them to this day.
Yeah. I watch cartoons with my kids sometimes and I still see hidden messages like that all the time. The kids have no idea.
Yeah.
They're just there like, oh, this is a good show, Dad.
I don't care who you are. If you're my age and you grew up on certain cartoons, they're nostalgic.
There's been a few times I had to hit the rewind button like, hold on, what did he just say?
Yeah. You'd be like, I hope the kid's not really watching this.
Yeah.
They're watching it, but they don't understand.
It's kind of like that SpongeBob, I guess with the Krabby Patty. I guess they say it's real crab meat.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he doesn't have a wife. Apparently, that's where the meat came
I never heard that. Well, Mr. Krabs is greedy, so he could have been like, you know what?
Yeah.
You're not getting none of my money. I'm gonna make this Krabby Patty recipe.
Yeah. Because you ain't never seen his wife on the show.
Nope. But my thing is, how was his daughter a whale? Like, what's been going on in Bikini Bottom?
Yeah. She was adopted.
It had to be. Because ain't no way.
That's funny. Nah, she was probably definitely adopted.
Yeah. So, bro, I was scrolling through the internet and I seen this thing about this 12-year-old boy. And he got adopted by his friend's family.
Uh-huh.
and so many questions arise when I seen this. But put it up. We'll just read it. It says 12-year-old boy's dreams come true after he's adopted by his best friend's family. Okay, so first question, where's his family at?
Yeah.
Like, where's his family at?
Tucker done ran away.
Yeah, Tanner has done, but it was the headline. 12-year-old boy's dream comes true. His dream comes true after he's adopted by his best friend's family. Did he want to be black all his life? Like, because obviously he had to be either going to school with this kid or
for them to be friends and him get adopted. Like,
he had to
did his parents just say, "All right, Tucker, you can go ahead and go live with them"?
Yeah, I don't know. Was it? And it could have been. It could have been that his family, mom and dad, was in jail or both drugged out.
Maybe he was in a foster home or something.
I don't know. But when it said his dream, did the little boy quote that? Like, was he like, my dream come true? I wanted to live with the back. They season their food. I like.
They took him to one cookout and he was hooked.
I went over to Trevor's house one day and I got to stay for dinner and I ate there and then I don't know. The food tasted different. My taste buds had never tasted this in my life. The chicken was crunchy and then
someone said, "I'm totally against this."
Hey, that's the type of little boy that grows up with a black family or grow up around black people and then acts and talks to black people like, well, why you acting black? Nah, I grew up. My brother's black.
I could say the N word.
Like, no, Timmy. No, little Timmy. You just because you were raised by a black family, that still don't give you that nigga pass.
No, you don't think so?
No, absolutely not. Now, welcome to the culture, and your horizons are about to be broadened. But nah, fam.
Imagine though him saying it, getting his ass whooped, and then his dad shows up, big black dude like this dude,
and they're like, "Oh,
who hit my son? Oh man, maybe he was black."
I thought you just got rid of large like Michael Jackson. Is that why you? Nah, I'm white, but I'm black. I'm like, nah, fam. Nah, I don't care. I don't care if his dad looked like that or not. Like, your dad got to leave at some point. You still got to run this fade for saying the N-word.
How did Cat Williams say that baby is not light-skinned? He's right-skinned.
That's a Viking. He has an 830 credit score right now. Nah, I mean, hey, big ups to little Trevor, little Tanner, whatever his name is.
Get to eat fun. Good.
Yeah, you're about to eat good for the rest of your life, my boy. But why is that his dream? What happened to his parents? Now, that's what I really want to know. Like, and then the other family, like, how was this presented to him? Like, hey, you want to adopt our white son?
I don't know. That's crazy.
Did the son ask, like, hey, can we adopt my best friend? Can he live with us?
He doesn't have a mom and dad.
Hey, it's a good story. So, hey, shout out to little Timmy
and the family that took him in.
That's and the family that took him in. Yeah, like that's not easy raising somebody. It's hard enough raising your own kids, let alone somebody else's kid.
Oh, trust me,
and then the kid being a different race, you definitely have to teach them some things. Like, hey, you may hear some things that you may never heard before. Don't ever repeat these things because you can't always be around to protect you, little Timmy.
We fostered some kids before, and
yeah, you did.
We had this. The first kid that we got was this little black girl. Mm-hmm. Bro, talk about trying to fix her hair.
Hey, bro, black hair is different.
Yeah.
I mean, I know y'all got Mexican hair, so y'all could just throw some gel, brush it. Yeah, you can't do that with little black boys and little black girls.
I know. It's different for sure.
Texture-wise and everything. Yeah. But I remember y'all adopted, which is a good thing. Whatever happened to that little girl?
Oh, man, I have no idea. She's probably still in foster care.
Yeah, I know at some point I had to give her back.
Yeah, we stopped doing it because we did it during COVID. Mm-hmm. And, like, she was stuck in the house. It was bad enough that she got taken away from her parents. Mm. And then she got put in this home with this family that she didn't even know. She was like 2.
Yeah, but at the same time, I know the parents was on drugs.
Yeah.
And
but
I mean,
still,
y'all
for
did a
her,
good thing. Right.
For her,
right.
she really don't understand what's going on.
True.
And then she's stuck in the house with some people she don't know during COVID. We can't go nowhere because, everything's locked down.
Yeah.
So it was crazy. It was different. We were glad we were able to help, but man, it was such a different experience.
I bet.
Way different than I thought it was going to be.
Well, at least y'all did a good thing.
Yeah.
But I remember y'all saying y'all did that a couple different times, huh?
Yeah, we had different kids. We had some white kids, some black kids, some Hispanic kids. I mean, we did it all. But the biggest thing is I already have 4 kids of my own.
Yeah.
So to bring on extra kids and then try to make them feel comfortable and my kids not feel so left out, it was kind of it was a difficult time for sure.
Yeah, but it was a good thing that y'all did.
That's not to say though, if you're like a single couple or something, you want to foster kids, I think it's definitely a good idea to do it. Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah,
and
there's a lot of kids. Well, there's a lot of people that can't have kids of their own, so
they should definitely do it for sure.
Yeah. There's a lot of kids that need a family. So
we did a baby, bro. The baby was like 3 days old, and we had him for a couple of weeks. Man, my wife got so attached to that baby.
It's hard not to get attached to little babies.
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah,
but
hey, shout out to y'all though.
Yeah,
let's clap it up for y'all. That's that's a good thing.
If you're thinking about doing it, stop thinking, just do it.
Hey, just try it out.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, not to sound, in all seriousness, not to sound bad or anything, but if it don't work out, I mean, because they give you, I don't want to, how do I phrase this? For lack of a better term, a trial period, don't they?
Well,
like,
I mean,
once you pass all the classes and steps to make the right fit, don't they only have a kid with you a certain amount of time before you have to give them back?
No, not necessarily. I mean, you could keep a kid for a long time, but if you feel like when you have that kid, like you have no connection, or that kid needs to be put in a different home, maybe with some with more attention, less kids in the house, then they can do that. Obviously, you don't want to sound like a bad person, like, hey, I need you to come pick up this kid. He's not doing good here, but
it's for the betterment of the kid.
For sure, yeah. No, you definitely need to put them in an environment where they feel comfortable. Because if you already have a lot of kids and they're shy and they don't get along with other kids, then they probably need to be placed in a home where they can be by themselves. So.
Either way, it's a good thing that y'all did. So
yes, sir.
But that's still a far cry from little Timmy. I don't know. I want to know what that situation is. I wonder if they have a continuation of that story. Because I wonder, like, well, why was he adopted by this black man?
Yeah, for
Either
sure.
way, his life is going to be definitely interesting at that point. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, bro, have you ever been so drunk that you looked in the mirror and thought it was another person?
Never.
I've never been that drunk. I've had some wild nights. And fortunately enough, I never did anything stupid to hurt myself or anybody else. But I've never been so drunk where I thought my reflection was another person. And I'm telling him, like, hey, go ahead. Go play the clip, bro.
Yeah.
This guy thought his reflection was somebody else. He tried to get past. He was like, hey, I don't know what language you speak, but he was like, hey, go. You can go. And there's dude in the background just recording him. Look at this.
Yo, come on.
Like, hey, come on, man.
Come on.
Come on, nigga.
Get on, come on.
All right, you're not going. You just get up. Go. Get out of my way. Are you gonna go or not?
You should be responsible.
Just go.
The wife record.
If you're gonna go, just go. I'm trying to go. If you can get out of my way,
Join him.
boy, he out of there. What are you carrying, man?
Here's for it.
He's out of there. And look at the guy in the back. He's not even shy about recording. He's like, he's so drunk, he don't even notice me back here. He trying to fight the dude in front of him.
Bro, I don't think he was the only. He had to be on something. That wasn't just alcohol.
It might be. I don't know. Based on his accent, they somewhere overseas, somewhere else. So the liquor might be stronger.
Yeah.
It might be on that absinthe or something. I heard that make you hallucinate a little bit.
Yeah.
But bro, I ain't never in my life been so drunk. I see my reflection like, oh, bro, who are you?
I've only been super drunk one time in my life, and it was when I first met my wife. It was her 21st birthday. And man, I bought a bottle of Ciroc for her birthday. And I bought her another bottle of, I don't know what it was. It was some pink stuff. And apparently when I started drinking, I carried that Ciroc bottle by myself. I wouldn't let no one touch it. No one can have none. And I killed it by myself.
You brought it for your lady, but you took the bottle?
Yes, I drank it all. And I do not remember that night. There's pictures of me next to the toilet. There's pictures and videos of my wife at the club. She wasn't my wife at the time.
Yeah.
We had just met. She was at the club partying and shit while I was at the apartment.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, what toilet was you at, bro?
Nah.
Your face just planted.
She left me at
public.
She left me at the apartment that we were at by myself. Hey, but she did come back though and took care of me, picked me up.
Yeah, but that time you could have been dead.
Yeah.
It worked out.
But I don't really remember that, and that's the only time I've been that drunk. I've never done stuff like this. Look at myself in the mirror.
Yeah, I've never been blacked out. I've never been blacked out.
Yeah,
I've accidentally took it too far. Dang, I shouldn't have drank that much. I ain't gonna never do this again.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna never drink this much. And then the next day, like, hey, it's Saturday. It's time to turn up. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's crazy. The last time actually that I drank heavy, we were at a quinceañera, and on the drive home, I don't really remember it. My son was like 1. He was in his car seat in the back. I drove home and I got to the house, and I don't remember that drive.
Oh.
And after that, like the next day, I started thinking about it. Like, man, that could have been bad.
Yeah.
So after that, like, I won't drink and drive.
Yeah.
Even if I'm having a sip, I'm getting an Uber or someone that's, sober is driving.
Word to the wise. Don't ever drink and drive. Never drink and
It's
drive.
not worth it.
Yeah. Public service announcement. Don't drink and drive.
Hell yeah.
I guess this last video, it's just a video I came across. It was funny. I would have to fight this thing. As soon as he told me what he told me, I would have to fight. What? Play the clip.
What the hell is that?
You know what it is.
You a fool, bro. I love the presentation.
Well, try some Scott Nectar. Look, try some. But let me know. That's life right there.
Damn, we made that.
Yep.
Damn, that is good.
Thank you.
What you gonna do with it?
No, we're selling it. We're trying to let people know that sperm is actually very, very good and like protein. Yeah.
What the fuck you mean sperm?
Like kids?
Huh?
Like kids?
Bro, what the fuck? So you got me to eat some fucking sperm, bro?
I thought you knew that.
No, bro. I don't know what the fuck that shit is, bro. How the fuck I'm eating sperm, bro?
You said it was good.
Cause I thought this shit was ice cream or some icing or some shit.
You can use it for that.
Nah, bro.
Nope. As soon as you told me, yeah, you just ate some of my sperm, I'm firing off.
Yeah. I would have been beating the shit out of him. Ain't no way.
You gotta catch these hands. But the dude was like, bro, you got me eating sperm. No, you got yourself eating sperm. Obviously, he was pranking the guy, and it wasn't sperm.
I hope not. Shit.
But if the old dude really thought he ate sperm, yeah, his attitude, his anger didn't reflect.
He wasn't mad enough.
Not mad enough at all, because he's still holding the spoon. Like, bro, you got me eating sperm.
Or he was like, man, this tastes familiar. I mean, that's kind of how he looked. Like, man, you lucky. I've had this
they got
before.
that man on camera. Like, dang, they got me on camera eating sperm. I gotta act mad, but I'm really not mad. Bro, you got me eating sperm. No,
bro. That dude said, that's good. He said, yeah, it's life.
Yeah, he said, life. Nah, that's not the type of life
man.
Nah, fam. You gotta catch the fade.
Yeah,
you gotta run the fade. You gotta catch these hands. As soon as you probably couldn't even get the whole word sperm out of your mouth. I'm firing off. One to the temple.
I say that. I say I'd start whooping his ass, but I'd probably be throwing up first. That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, it's too late. It's already throat baby at that point. Throat baby.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah,
somebody got to die, and it's not. Somebody got to die. Nope.
Next time you go out and someone's giving some samples out,
I'm not. First of all, if it's not a store with an official person with the little vest giving samples out in the little plastic cups, nah. But that was that old man's fault. This had to be fake because I don't see. You got this random guy in the middle of the park with pajamas in a trench coat or bathrobe. He's like, "Yeah, you want some?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I'll try it. I'll try it." And then he opens his little container, and you got this little melted mush, and you can.
Yeah, I mean, it's not ice cream, bro. It would have been melted already.
Either way, it had a sweet taste to it. And he was like, "Yeah, this is good. You made this, bro?" He's like, "Yeah,
that's
just made it." Nah, fam.
Just pumped it.
My next question is, how you want to die? How do you want to? Matter of fact, let me just kill you right here. Nah, fam.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna break your legs so you can't run, and then shove all the rest of that down your throat.
Oh yeah, something you got to be tortured.
That's wild.
Yeah, because you got to die because I'm not letting you tell nobody like, hey, that guy right there, he ate my sperm. I made him eat my nut. No, fam. No,
that's crazy.
No, homicide is on my mind.
Fuck
Wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. Oh, you know that nigga out of jail?
No, I had no idea.
Yeah, he got out of jail.
Really?
He got acquitted. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. After he didn't kill his homies.
Damn.
Apparently they didn't have enough proof, or somebody dropped the ball somewhere, but I thought that nigga was in jail.
He didn't have enough proof. I thought he pretty much admitted to it.
Well, he made that song before it happened, but
I mean,
it was a fire song.
Before or after, I feel like that's
they tried to use that song against him.
Damn.
Wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. AK-47, Mac 11, Glock. And I'm singing this shit too.
Yeah, it sounds like somebody been listening to it.
To knock me off my grind. But then I heard he killed his friends, and I was like, ah. Wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start coming up here with my bulletproof vest just in case, bro. Singing that a little too well.
Hey, sometimes you be cracking jokes. I might have to. When my homie get here, I got murder on my mind.
It's just some little jokes.
Yeah. Jokes might end up in me running this podcast by myself.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. No,
Save this episode just in case.
You're right. Something gonna happen. You're gonna be in the hospital for those kidney stones and in critical condition. I'm like, hey, Mr. Bell. So we seen your last episode on Grab the Mic podcast, but your friend is in critical condition. Like, man, that ain't had nothing to do with me.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing to do with me.
They ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. We were just joking on the podcast, bro. I didn't really. What's going on? We don't know yet, but he's bleeding internally. But it still got nothing to do with me.
The song's playing in the background.
Wake up in the morning, I got. They were like, "What song is that?" Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about that.
Get a warrant. Either way, bro, I'm glad you're doing better. Hope I hope those kidney stones dissolve and you don't have to pass them in the worst way. But yeah, that's why we were an episode behind. But we're gonna still keep bringing it to you.
We're back.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing our stuff. But just like always, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We trying to find our own lane, bro. But if I wind up having to do this by myself, it's because he died of his kidney stones. He
Put
passed
that
one.
evil on me, bro. Come on, man.
Nah, he'll be fine, bro. But once again, appreciate y'all tuning in.
Yes, sir.
And we'll be back next time, and we out of here.
See ya.